Hello and welcome to episode 1 of In the Fitting Room. Okay, so in the fitting room, we're obviously inside the fitting room. We have to get into an outfit check. So let's start with my bracelets. My top one is from Marshall's. The middle one is going to be from TJ Maxx and then Marshall's again. This bracelet is going to be from when I went to DR. It was like a small shop in DR. My necklace is also from DR. My top, which was a jean dress, I cut it and then I also cut it up the sides as well to create like this jean top strapless look. My pants are from Foreman Mills in the men's section. They were cargo pants, and then I just cut them into Bermuda shorts. And then my heels are going to be from Shein, and then my bag obviously is from Telfar. Duh. I don't know if you guys can see these charms, but I added some charms onto the bag. This top one says Pierre. I have a dice, a little balloon, dog balloon, and then I have like this little minion looking crazy thing or whatever. But this is the outfit for episode 1. Let me know what you think. All right, so this show is called In the Fitting Room, and obviously we're inside the fitting room. So I cannot be inside this fitting room and not talk about some of my designs that are in this fitting room. Okay, so I know on this channel I do have many videos of me introducing myself, explaining like my names or whatever, and it's definitely on social media somewhere. But what I want to do is, we're in the year of 2025, so I'm going to reintroduce myself. And besides, those other videos were in a little bit of a struggle era, so I figure why not reintroduce myself as NaShayLynn, right? So obviously my designer name is going to be NaShayLynn, takes after my actual birth name. I design all my clothing under that. When I do fashion shows, that's what I go under. But some of you may have the question of, what's the difference between NaShayLynn and Johnson's District? Johnson's District is going to be my parent umbrella company. Like, Johnson's District basically is an empire, okay? So think of it like this. Think of it, let's say Macy's or maybe even Nordstrom. So you know how Macy's and Nordstrom is like this big empire or this big store, and then they have other little designs and other, not little, but they have other designs and other fashion designers and other creators inside the brand. That's basically what it is. Johnson's District is the umbrella company, also the empire. And then you have NaShayLynn, the fashion designer. You also have me as content creating. You have the soaps and body scrubs that I sell when I'm vendoring, and also the press-on nails that I sell and all the other good stuff. So Johnson's District is the empire, and NaShayLynn, along with any and every other thing, is going to be, you know, under that empire, under that umbrella. Hopefully that makes sense. Moving on. I can't do a show called In the Fitting Room and actually being inside of a fitting room without showing you what's inside of my fitting room. So these are some of the designs that I have done recently, and actually the first design is the design I'm going to show you that I created in 2012. Okay, so that first design is going to be my induction ceremony dress. Yes, I had the pleasure of going to the illustrious Clark Atlanta University, where I got my fashion degree design, and I really established NaShayLynn as a brand, as a designer, as everything you could think of. Okay, I loved my time at Clark, and if I could do it all over again, I would. But when I was first admitted to Clark, they had what I love about my HBCUs is that they are very traditional. And so I had to wear an all-white dress, an uninterrupted white dress with black shoes for my very first induction ceremony at Clark. And I was looking, and I immediately thought to myself, obviously you have to create your own dress. Duh. Let them know that you are NaShayLynn, you are here, you are ready to conquer, and what other way than creating your own dress? So this is the dress that I created in 2012 when I was 18 years old. I'm in my 30s now. And so this dress cracks me up because this dress has been with me everywhere. I've moved into storage units. I moved from Atlanta back to here, and I have held on to this dress. I cannot throw this dress away. I'm thinking about getting a shadow box and just folding it up really nicely to display it, but this is truly from humble beginnings. If you take a look, this is the back of the dress. You have a bow right here. This back cutout was supposed to be a heart, but ended up looking like an ice cream cone. And then the top of this is the front of the dress, which was, all of this was hand sewed. This is the front of the dress, and then also this dress is kind of like a high-low moment. And then let's get into the star of the dress, okay? The star of the dress is the fact that this is one short sleeve and this is one long sleeve. I absolutely love that I did this. I can't wait to do something else, reinvent this dress in a little way as an homage to my very first, well, this is not my very first dress, but like my introduction of who I am as a designer dress. And it is so funny. I absolutely love this dress. It's got so many stains on it from being transported from here, there, everywhere, but I will never throw away this dress. And this is my baby. Oh my gosh, this is my baby. And I will insert pictures of how cute I look with this dress on, okay? It came out, it worked out. All right, moving on. This is going to be from a much recent collection. This cape I submitted with 70 other designs during New York Fashion Week. And so what I did, so this cape was actually worn during New York Fashion Week, and I absolutely love this cape. I love this cape. This is my style. This is me. This is NaShayLynn. Like, outerwear, thick material, quality material that you can pass down from generation to generation to generation to generation. I say, and I have interviews saying this, my ultimate goal is to have my designs in thrift stores. Everybody knows the quality is in thrift stores, even though there are some Shein pieces in thrift stores that I'm not too proud of and not too happy about. But everybody knows that the quality is in thrift stores or in your grandmother's closet. So, and that's my goal, is to have my stuff passed down from generation to generation. Now that the show is over, we can get into some details about this cape, okay? The cape looks nice. I love it. I absolutely love it, until we get back to what here. Why is this plum and the rest of the cape is brown, a chestnut brown? Well, you see, I ran out of fabric at the very last minute, and there was no possible way that I could find this fabric, because this fabric has traveled with me from Atlanta. This fabric has traveled with me from Atlanta, and there was no possible way, me being here in New Jersey, going to New York for New York Fashion Week, that I was going to be able to get more fabric. So the only thing I had in hand was this. Nobody noticed. Everyone loves this outfit. I'm going to put in the picture of my model. Killed it. So when you have the question of, Nashay, do you design for older people? Do you design for mature, seasoned people? Check her out. Real cute. All right, so moving along. Going to be another more recent look. That was from September 2024. This look is from December of 2024. This was my very last show. December 1st, 2024 was my very last show until I took this break. I needed the break desperately, okay? But I love this shirt. This top is actually designed for a medieval theme. As you can see, let's get into the details. Do you see the details? Hold on one second. Okay. But get into the details here. So this is like a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like a 4-layered tier of trim around the collar. And then these pearl buttons. And then I also put trim around the shoulders with some ruffles as well. Identical on the other side, trim and ruffles. And then on the end of the sleeves, you have this double trim as well. And I thought this was super cute. I'm gonna add the pictures in on how I styled it, and the model did chef's kiss, fantastic. I love this top because, I don't know, I really like challenged myself with the collar and putting different trims and stuff like that together. After New York Fashion Week, designing 70 looks, and then someone saying, hey, would you mind coming to Rutgers and putting on a show as well for our medieval theme? I was just like, dear Lord, help me. So I designed, I think I had about 7, that was a much smaller show, thank God. 7 looks that I had to get together I think I had about 2 months to get it together, and that's why I'm on content creating a hiatus. I'm not really going nothing crazy. I'm not designing nothing crazy in 2025. I want to take a year off. This is my year off. I'm prepping and planning a lot of good things for 2026. 2026 is going to be a good year. 2026 is going to be a good year. Let's say it 3 times. 2026 is going to be a good year. So I'm excited about that. I have a lot of good things. And so y'all let me know what y'all think about these designs. Let me know what you think about the medieval look. Let me know what you think about the cape. Let me know what you think about, and be gentle. I don't want to tussle. Let me know what you think about the dress. This will always have a place in my heart. I absolutely love this dress. This will always have a place in my heart, my baby. And so that is going to be today's first episode. I'm wrapping it up a little early. Y'all let me know what you think. What do you want to see? There's going to be a lot more segments, but I wanted to keep it calm. I wanted to keep it real chill for the first episode. And so I'm so excited. Thank you for liking, sharing, and telling a friend about me. So I'll see you in the next one.